Hi, everyone, and welcome. My name is Lynn Wilson, and I'm so excited to finally officially welcome you to our Etsy cohort. This is a special program designed just for you, native artisans who are ready to take your creative business to the next level by selling online. The IDRS Acorn Project is really honored to support you in this journey. So let's take a moment to talk about why Etsy is such a great platform. Etsy is one of the world's largest places for handmade and vintage items. It's going to give you access to millions of buyers from all over the world who are looking for meaningful, handmade, and culturally authentic products. You don't need to be a tech expert or know how to build a website. Etsy takes care of the technology so you can focus on what you do best, which is creating and telling the story behind your work. Now, let me tell you a little bit about what to expect over the next 3 months. The cohort is a 3-month long program designed to guide you step by step through everything that you need to grow and launch a successful Etsy shop. We'll meet for 5 virtual webinars where we are going to cover topics like setting up your shop, pricing, marketing, customer service, just everything that you need to know to operate your Etsy store. In addition to the webinars, we're also going to host an in-person workshop that's focused entirely on product photography. We have hired a professional photographer that's going to lead this session and teach you how to take product photos of your work in a way that helps it really shine online. Because when you're selling on Etsy, the photos of your products are absolutely key to making sales on Etsy. And here's something that we're really proud of because your cohort is going to be led by an experienced Etsy seller from your own community. This person knows what it's like to start from scratch and build a business online. They'll be with you throughout the entire program as your guide and your mentor. And throughout the program, they're going to be there to help you. Best of all, they're going to be right there in your community so they can meet with you in person whenever you need hands-on support. Now that you know what the program is all about, let's take a few minutes to walk through our cohort website. Okay, sorry about that pause. I needed to get over to the cohort website. So those of you who are in Nevada, I'm actually showing your website, but those of you who are in California, you will have your own website. It looks exactly like this. It's going to contain all the same information, except for your community contact person. So those of you who are in Nevada, your primary contact is Barbara Selling. She's a member of the Walker River Paiute tribe. There's her contact information. My name is Lynn Wilson. I'm a citizen of the Cherokee Nation, and here's how you can reach me. So both Barbara and I are available to assist you, but Barbara is your primary contact. Those of you who are in California, Paige Sills is your cohort manager, and the website link that you're given to your site will have Paige Sills's contact information on it. This section right here, it is blank at the moment, but throughout the program, whenever there are any announcements, those announcements will show up here on this tab. And each of you have a maker folder, which we have created on Google Drive. And these folders are where we're going to keep everything related to the program. For instance, if you're interested in getting listed in the Indian Arts and Crafts Board source directory, we'll need a copy of your tribal ID. But this is also where you will be uploading your product photos and anything else pertaining to the program. So all you have to do is find your name and click on there. I will tell you that I have set permissions so that no one can access your folder but myself, your community manager, and you. There is a required form that you need to complete and get back to Barbara by Thursday, July 11th. And this is a photo and video release form. And it is actually down here. So all you need to do is click that little pop out button and then you can print it right there on your printer. And if anyone doesn't have a printer, if you have a problem or something, get with Barbara. I'm sure that she can meet with you in person or whatever we need to do just to make sure that we get this form filled out. Okay. There is also another form that we ask you to complete, and this is a bio survey. One of the main things that you need for your Etsy shop is a bio about yourself as the maker. That's a requirement for Etsy. But we understand that people have a really hard time writing a bio about themselves. So we put together this little survey that just asks you questions about, what inspires you, how you learned to create your art or whatever it is that you make. And then we'll actually create a bio for you. The preferred, I talked a minute ago about the tribal ID. Your tribal ID is something that you'll want to upload into your maker folder. But again, if you have problems doing that, you can also text an email or photo of your ID and send that over to Barbara for those of you who are in Nevada, and for those of you who are in California, it will be Paige Seals. We have a shop ready checklist. And so this has just a lot of handy little short instructional videos because as part of the program, you do need to have at least 5 products that you upload to your store. So this is going to walk you through like how to create a product description using artificial intelligence. So that's either the Canva tool or ChatGPT, and we'll walk you through loading all that into your store. But we're going to be going through pretty much all of this information whenever we do the virtual webinars. So these are just here for just a little bit of added support in case you need to go back and refresh yourself on something. Here's the training schedule. The first virtual training is going to be Friday, July 11th, and that will be from noon. It could last up until 1:30. For sure, it will last until 1, but sometimes we end up going a little longer. And if you're not able to stay for the entire thing, because we understand some people have to work and you're on your lunch break watching this. So if you need to leave early, that's fine. We do record these, and once we have the recording of the session, I will actually put it in right down here so that you can go back and watch the recording. But make sure, whatever you do, click here to register for the best practices webinars. And all you need to do is register once. So when you click here to register, this is what it will take you to. You just fill out this little short registration form, and that is it. And you'll be registered for all the future sessions. There is one session on Friday. This date could possibly change, but right now it's set for Friday, September the 5th. It is a product photography workshop. Actually, this is the date for the one for those of you who are in Nevada. Those of you who are in California, we do not have the date yet for the product photography workshop, but Paige is working on getting that arranged and we'll let you know when that date is. So again, this photography workshop is really for a professional photographer to help you learn how to take product photos with your iPhone so that you can have those really good product images loaded up into your Etsy store before we launch. This last tab here is program deadline. So it actually has a calendar here. It's whatever view you like. You can either click on schedule or you can click on like week and it'll show you a weekly view. You can click month, it'll show you a monthly view. And this right here will tell you like what's coming up, what's due. So you can see here our first webinar is on Friday, July 11th. Our next one is on Friday, July 25th. on August Monday 4th is when you need to have at least 3 product listings created. And this calendar may change just a little bit. So just make sure that you're always coming here and looking, but we'll try to notify you of any changes. Something else that you can do that you should consider is when you click on one of these events, you can actually copy it to your calendar. And I suggest you do that. So that way it's not just here on the website, but you actually have it copied over to your personal calendar. So that's it. I am looking forward to working with all of you. I know Barbara and Paige will be your primary contact people, but I am here to work with you also. I really hope you enjoy the journey and being in the cohort. One thing I love about the cohort is that we're going to teach you all the things that most other people don't know. So if you've ever tried to sell on Etsy before or know someone else who has and they're like, yeah, I didn't really do well, it's more than likely because they really didn't know the best practices. So that's what we're going to make sure and teach you. We want to get you guys set up to be successful on Etsy. If you have any questions between now and the first training session, please reach out to Barbara. If you can't reach Barbara, you're more than welcome to reach out to me. Again, both of our contact information is here on the home page. And hope you guys are excited and ready to go. We'll talk to you soon.